welcome to Sarah's Rhythm. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome to my channel. I am Sarah and I discuss music. I do music reviews, talk about music news, and just my thoughts in general on music. But today we are going to be discussing Coco Jones and her new EP, What I Didn't Tell You. And this is the deluxe version. So this gives all the songs. And hey, I was really impressed with this EP. I really like the music on here. Like Coco Jones is a star in the making. I think she's going to be a success story because first of all, from top to bottom, this album just has so many bops. But, we're going to discuss it today. We're going to go track by track, I'm going to give my thoughts and, share what you think about it. So the EP starts with Crazy for Me. And first of all, Crazy for Me, this is a really nice dance track. I was dancing and grooving all through this, okay? All through this, I was dancing and grooving to it, but this needs choreography. But of course, I was saying this before the dance video for Crazy for Me was released on YouTube from Vivo. The dancers, oh my God, they are just getting it. But this is a dance track. But I think that this song is a really good start because she discusses a guy being crazy for her. He's he's crazy for her. He's really into her. And what better way to start an album, it's sort of introducing, who you are as an artist or who you are by, talking about your appeal and the effect that you have on others. So that's a really great start. I like the bass line. It's a funky bass line. And it sounds like it would be a great song live. Like it did before, but seeing now that there's a live video out, it is good live. It does sound really good live. One other thing that I would like to say about this song is that it's aggressive. It's aggressive and it's in your face. It's, it doesn't have like an intro to the song. It just goes straight into the message, straight to the point. And it grabs your attention and it keeps your attention. Although intros have always grabbed and kept your attention, but this is just straight to the point. And you know how people always say, don't drag it on, just go straight to the point, just go straight into it. That's what she did musically on this song. But Crazy for Me goes hard. I like that one. I think Caliber is really cute. It sounds like a song that you would have at a juke joint or a party or a club. Like if you're going to see live entertainment at a club, this is the song that you would think of. It's smooth. It has a jazzy edge to it. And, it's cute. She's telling that guy to level up to get to her. Step it up. Get on my caliber. But in my opinion, I feel that a guy should already have it together. He should already have it together. I don't want to wait for him to have it together. He should come to me with it together. She says that she sees his potential, but he has to prove himself, Come correct or not at all, let's see what you got. Let's see what you can do. Nice song. The beat and the production are excellent, very soothing. And it's classy, edgy. It's classy, edgy. It has a little bit of class and a little bit of edge at the same time. It gives that balance between both of them. Double Back is my favorite song on the project. I like how she uses the SWV Rain sample. And on this record, she craves the love of a man that she once had, but he has shown red flags. So, of course, she probably shouldn't be with him, but, she craves what she once had with him. Although the video sort of gives us a different message. She's sort of exposing a cheating partner, but on the record, she's going in the other direction. I love how the message of Double Back matches the message of the sample, the song that she samples, Rain by SWV. Because on that song, they're saying, let your love rain down on me. Shower me with your love. And that's what she wants him to do, shower her with his love. But I think it's a really sweet song because she's saying that no other man that she has tried to be with compares to him. She wants to go back. And I love the chorus of the song. How come every time I leave, I can't stay gone? It's cute. And I like the 90s vibes. It gives 90s vibes with the sample, of course, and, the beat and the production. This takes you back to, the 90s R&B, the late 90s R&B, where it was no longer New Jack Swing, but, it was soulful. Like it had like a neo soul type of, touch and mix to it. And the entire album is nostalgic like this. It brings you back to a time where R&B was just sultry, soulful, and sexy. And this is a sexy song. It's a sexy song. It puts you in that mood. It captures emotion. You feel what she's saying. But, Double Back, when it comes to the album, Double Back is that girl. Double Back is that girl. On I See You, Coco's vocals really shine on this record. They really shine. She does a really good job at capturing the emotion through the vocals and through the lyrics. This sort of reminds me of the Jackson 5, Who's Loving You. It gives the same vibe to me, of feeling very strongly about a person, and you can hear it through their voice, and it has the same richness to it. Of course, Coco Jones, her voice in general has a richness to it. There's such a richness to it, to the tone and the style of it. It's she sounds very mature. She sounds even older than what she is when she sings. It sounds like her voice just has gone through so much, training, and it's mature. This man, he does all the right things. He gives her the care and attention that, that she likes, and she feels very strongly about it. But one thing that I want to mention about I See You is that I See You this year, it's what Hours and Hours by Money Long was last year. It does the same thing to where it captures everybody's attention and everybody's into it. This song went viral and it went viral for the right reasons. It went viral for the right reasons. Right when I heard this, it took me a few times, but I listened to it a few times and I thought, the Jackson 5, Who's Loving You? This is what this reminds me of. Although I think that the intro is kind of boring. She could have left the off. She could have left that off. But other than that, I see use it. Now on No Chaser, I like the way that she utilizes the genuine sample of Pony. She's presenting herself in the purest form. If you want it, be serious, come get it. Straight No Chaser. What you see is what you get. One thing that I want to mention is that I love the robot computer type of production on this. It sort of reminds me of Tinashe's 333, specifically Unconditional and Bouncin' and X. Those 3 songs on that project had this like computery, robotic type of production. And No Chaser sounds a lot like that. I don't know if that's beginning to be trendy right now, but hey, they both did a really good job with it. And they did it very differently. Coco did it more in a sultry type of way, and Tinashe did it in a pop kind of way. Than that, her vocal performance on No Chaser is on top. I love the vocal layers too, during the chorus. I don't know if I don't remember if it's due to vocal layering or if she had background singers, but it sounds good. That brings me back to the 2000s. But No Chaser is one of my favorites. I think it's my second favorite on the album. The production, the beat, the story, it's all excellent. And No Chaser is another one that can have some really smooth choreography. That one can have some really smooth choreography. So if she ever intends on doing a video for No Chaser, choreography would be a really good idea. Some choreography, where she's dancing with a guy and like he's chasing her, and it's a call and answer thing. That would be cute. That would be really cute. On Headline, she is warning him, don't take her kindness for weakness. And I agree with this message because, you can be the nicest person, but, just try not to get on people's bad side. You have to teach people how to treat you. Don't take any mess. Don't take any mess. Don't let people walk all over you and treat you any kind of way. You can't let people do that. She's saying that you can end up on her bad side and you'll end up as a headline because everybody will be hearing about it. And she's saying you don't want to be on her bad side. But, the message is cute. Other than that, the production, isn't that interesting. This one might be a little bit generic, but the message is cute. Spend It reminds me of B2K's Girlfriend from the early 2000s, 2003. With the bouncy flute production. And you know how in the B2K song, it's that bouncy flute that you hear. And of course, Nick Cannon's Gigolo also had that. And of course, they were both produced by R. Kelly. And you know how everybody feels about R. Kelly right now, but back in the 2000s, this type of thing, playing around with instruments like that was popular. That was popular. A lot of producers and artists were doing this back in that time. But it brings the nostalgic element on this album. But in the song, she's saying that this guy is really special. She wants to spend all of her time on him. It doesn't matter, if she has a short amount of time, it doesn't matter. She wants to spend it with him and on him. And when you have that man that you're really pleased with, of course, it's worth it. I think I'm falling in love with you and your body. Fallen is cute. It has a modern vibe. It has a Summer Walker vibe, which is nice. It sort of makes that one a little bit generic, but the storyline is really nice. She's falling in love, she's being treated right, and she's stuck on him. But I think the thing that separates Coco on this from Summer Walker is that Coco Jones, the vocal performance is just better. The performance is just better. It's a little classier. It's a little classier, but it gives the Summer Walker, Janae Aiko effect. So with the modern things, it gives a balance between the modern and the nostalgic, which is nice. You want a balance. On Simple featuring Babyface, I love the message to where she wants to go back to when things were simple, when love was simple, before all the problems, before all the fights. She just wants to go back to that lovey-dovey phase. The lovey-dovey phase, to where you were all about each other. You were crazy about each other, and you felt the butterflies. And see, when you have a lot of problems in a relationship, it's easy for the romance to fall down. And you don't want that. Relationships should have romance in it. It's part of a relationship. Yeah, relationships have their ups and downs, but you have to keep the spark alive. And that's what this song is about. But this was originally on Babyface's album. Well, it's on both projects. I don't remember which one was first, but it's on both projects. And the Babyface album that this song is also on is really good. Girls Night Out. Every song features one of the R&B stars of today. So, of course, Coco's on it, Kehlani's on it, and a lot of others, Genevieve. Please check it out. Please check it out because it is a really nice R&B record, and it's doing sort of what this record is doing. It brings us back to an interesting time, the time in R&B, the best time in R&B, to where music was sultry. It captured emotion. It made you feel something. It talks about being in love. But Babyface has a really good vocal performance on this record. It's those silky vocals that we know him for. On Put You On, I like the Ashanti production. It reminds me of Ashanti. The first two Ashanti albums. And I know a lot of people, like to like to make fun of Ashanti, but Ashanti has a really good place in R&B music. She still deserves to be discussed as someone who's important to the genre, especially to the early 2000s. And on the song, Coco just doesn't want the man to forget that she upgraded him. All the things that he has now, it's because of her. Don't forget it's because of me. I met you when you didn't have anything. And then now, with these other women, you want to act like you have it all together. And that, you started like this, you didn't. But Put You On, that's as 2000s as it gets. Plan B is also classy edgy. Classy edgy. She goes in on this song, but then she has the classiness of the vocals, and the soul, but then the edginess of the beat and the lyrics, the lyrical content. So it's a, there's a classy edge to this song, but classy, edgy production. It just brings a great balance, but a really good way to end the song, in the album. She lets you know that she is not the one to be messed with. And hear the darkness in the production. Not only do you hear the darkness in her voice and what she's saying, but you hear it in how it sounds too. That's Plan B. Final thoughts. I think this album is a bop. It's one of my favorites this year. But I was really impressed with this. You know, Coco Jones is on her way to being a big R&B star. You know, we need, you know, our big R&B stars. You know, a lot of people are trying to say that R&B is dead. No, R&B is not dead. It has just changed. And you know, it should get back to doing music like this. You know, music to where we're talking about something meaningful in the music and not just talking about, you know, sex and one night stands. It seems like that's what a lot of the R&B songs are doing now. Sex, one night stands, or you know, it's very hip hoppy, and it's, you know, it's not that that's bad, you know, it's that's good too. I guess that's good when Chris Brown is doing it, but you know, but true R&B, real R&B, you know, this is true R&B. True R&B where we're in love and talking about feelings and you know, and it's meaningful. But as a vocalist, Coco Jones can really sing. She can really sing. Her voice is so smooth, mature, and sultry. And it's soothing listening to her. But I really like her voice. I think she's on her way. And she's had some hiccups on the way to getting to this point. But this is her time. I feel that this is her moment to come up and shine and show what she can do. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I am Sarah, and this is Sarah's Rhythm. I really enjoyed discussing the Coco Jones album today with you guys. And make sure that if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe. And make sure you click that bell so you can be notified when I post my next video. So you can be the first to know. Because I don't want you to miss my next video. I want to continue the discussion about music. And make sure that you follow my social medias. They're going to be in the description. But thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day.